Oh, Paleolithic Digger here. Hope all's well in YouTube land and beyond. Thought I'd just make a quick video here. So I did the 6 totems that I had dug out of the hole for y'all. You know, I sat with them, brought the stones back home, the rocks, whatever, and studied them, tried to find the locking points, and tried to find each effigy within the tool. When they're put together, when the tool set's put together, they make a totem. So I put all those together. Well, after I accomplished that, which I'm very proud of myself for doing, you know, it was a good achievement on my part, for me anyways. I brought y'all out and showed y'all a rock that was sticking up out of the ground a little bit, you know, the edge of it, and I could see the artwork within it. So I brought y'all along and accidentally made a 3-part video. These fat fingers and shit, so I'm always hitting the button on the video, cutting it off. That in return gave you the 3-part video, which I apologize for, but I do it all the time. So anyways, I started digging in this little hole right here where I had brought y'all and showed y'all these little rocks. I put that totem together out here that come out of this little hole. And this hole, like I've told y'all before, never actually personally, you know, done it on film like this with y'all. So I brought you, started digging in the hole, we pulled out the rocks. I put together the first totem that come out of this thing. Well, I'm gonna grab the camera now because I want to explain a little bit something more about that. Okay. Oh, now let me flip this camera around. So it's no longer in its standing up positions. This is just stacked, laid down, stacked together. But makes a duck now looking back. It's a big motif, I guess you'd say. A repeating issue within the effigies or the cut in the stone resemble that. Well, anyway, so why I'm here doing this video for y'all is I want to continue to keep explaining, because I know I don't get everything out that I want to get out in these videos. Now I've said, let's see, this hole isn't but 1.5 foot, 2 foot wide in diameter, right? And I'm trying to get y'all, if y'all want to do this, if you're finding effigies and stuff and you really want to get down to the nitty gritty about it, you know, and be able to maybe accomplish putting a totem together. You can join the 2 of us in North America that's done so. CBA and me. CBA's kind of the one that, watching his videos, you know, got me onto the totem thing. I was already onto the effigy thing, but the totem thing started working on me. And I took some principles and applied them to my hunting style. And it's been very good for me. I'll repeat that again. It's been very good for me. Okay. So what I wanted to do here is just explain. Here's that little 1.5 foot, 2 foot hole. This was the original rock that was exposed like that much out of the ground, right? And that effigy alone caught me. Just what I seen sticking out of the ground. All right. Bird headdress. nose, mouth. Okay. So that's what caught my attention. This rock here was covered up. You know, it was just like this much from here up was exposed. Just this ridge right here. Right, this cut eye, which I can tell that that's been worked. So I tried to explain to y'all that keep all your rocks out of this. As you've seen in the last one that I just did, I had two big totems, that not that big, but I had two large totems come out, probably this size, okay? I had two totems come out of the large size. And then I was telling y'all that I keep everything. Put them together, and then I'll separate them by size, color. You know, you'll feel if a rock goes with a rock, you know, or if it pairs with it. Not necessarily goes, but if it pairs with it. Okay. So with getting in here, getting this first totem out, I'm thinking that one right there is complete. I'm not sure yet because I haven't gotten all the rocks out of the hole. And I'm rambling, but to the point. So I tell y'all to keep all your rocks that you get out of your holes. And take them with you and study them. Okay? Because as you've seen the last one, I pulled the 6 big stones out of that hole over there on the last videos that I just done on the last totems. And then I went back 2 days later to go collect the rest of the little stones within that thing. So that's why I'm making this, because I want to explain something to y'all. So this big totem's come out. I still haven't got out the original rock that caught my eye. That's a lot larger than those. So I'm not sure yet if there's more pieces to go to that, or if, like before, they were all 3-piece totems. So I'm not sure what this hole is in store with me yet. At home, I have totems that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6-piece totems. You know, I have 4-piece totems, 3-piece totems. So the number of the totem I'm finding is not necessarily a mandatory thing. You know, it's not like, oh, totems are all 3. You know, if you don't have 6 pieces to your totem, because my first totems were large totems, but that was on at my house, which is right up the road, right over the ridge, kind of, as the crow flies. So I was getting totems from my house, or I'm getting totems from my house that are 3-piece totems, 2-piece sundials, 6-piece totem. You know, so I'm not stuck on a totem has to be so many pieces now to be a totem. Okay. So back to what I was saying. That's a totem. I don't know how it stands yet. I don't know how far back it goes. Now, I talk about the 1 foot, 2 foot thing. If there's any rocks that are going outside your circle like this right here, you know, if there's another big stone right here, then I'll dig that stone. My hole will become bigger. But for the most part, I'm just, you know, 1 foot, 2 foot to start. It's the norm. And then when you deal with that 1 foot, 2 foot, then you'll understand, you know, whether you need to go larger than that. All right. So now getting into this totem, or getting into this hole here, we've already put this totem, and that was on top. Okay. Still haven't got that. I'm working on it. But I'm finding that underneath this totem, right here's a single rock. Right here's another rock. Right here's another single rock. Right here is another rock. Okay, so I'll get those out. Okay, look right here. Right here's a nice sized stone. So I'll end up getting him out. One totem we know for sure. Now, I'm making this video because I'm trying to express to y'all to keep all your rocks. Take them away from here. Study them. Examine them. Okay, you see this pile of dirt? I go through it pretty much. I go through it pretty much and get the stones out. But I'll come back now. I got some screen boards that I made up to where I'll shift all this. So if there's any, look here. So if there's any, it's a dirt clog. Yeah. If there's any stones that I miss, I'll find them. And I'll add them to it. Because like I said, the smallest of stones, they have effigies. Okay? So that's why I'm making this video. Because I want to show you all these rocks here. And I'm going to take all of them in. There's a lot. I'm probably going to chill for a minute on digging out these other stones and just concentrate on what I've gotten out of the top with this so far. Because, okay, so size and shape, right? Size and shape. See that, right? That... See the size of that. And yes, there's still mud on these. They still need to be cleaned. But see, I can already see there's a face, right? So that rock, this rock, right? This rock. I feel like that's going to make a good base because it's kind of flat on that end. It's got that ledge to do something here. So what I'm saying is, you notice how those rocks are kind of, now this one's a little large. That probably goes with something else that's down in here. That was the last one I just pulled out over here. This probably goes with that. But, so let me knock that off to the side. So you see how these four right here, those four are pretty much kind of the same size and shape. Okay, now check this out. Now these are intriguing me. These pieces right here. Okay. I don't know how that piece got over there, but because they are the same size and the same type of stone. So, oh, let me put him back over there. He is a little different, but okay. But see, let's see, these guys here, they're the same kind of stone. It's a real dark gray, like a hard granite. Now once I clean them up, they're shiny, or will shine a little bit. Got a little glitter to them. See that there, sheen, right? That's the same as this one. So there you go. See that sheen? Same color, same type stone, about the same size. I'm gonna put a totem together with this small pieces right here, an original. They'll end up building me a totem. So that's what I'm trying to express to y'all. Save all your stones, and then take them to where you can clean them up and look at them. Separate them by size, shape, color, and then start working with them. And you too, my friend, will figure out a totem. Peace and chicken grease. I'm out.